TGI Friday, baby. Open sessions and giveaways. Al York Sports. Tell y'all, I'm gonna keep bringing it, man. Salute to my man, J Boogie, man. Gone but never forgotten, man. Rest in peace, shout out to J Boogie, man, my guy. Busy Friday, man, December 19th, man. We heading into Christmas and New Year's. 2025 was too fast, man. Low in the building, salute, baby. Few checks in the building, you already know, baby. Shout out to my man, J Boogie. Everybody give J Boogie a rest in peace shout out. That's all I want. R.I.P. J Boogie. I'm not asking for much, man. I'm a kind of nigga, I don't forget my niggas when they die, man. I keep them motherfuckers alive, you heard? Real talk. TGI Friday, open sessions and giveaways. Another one, like Low said, another Friday, baby. We gonna keep pushing it. We gonna turn 10 years into 20 years, man. Just like that, man. 2 decades, man. Let me let some more people come in. Then we gonna start this marvelous show. X-Man lined up. X-Man coming up next. Steve Levine, a.k.a. the Ghost in the building. My favorite white boy right there, man. Shout out to Steve Levine, man. Let's wait for everybody. Izzy in the building. Day one, Izzy, baby. My nigga Izzy. Yo, Izzy. Rest in peace. Shout out to J Boogie, man. All I want is an R.I.P., man. R.I.P. J Boogie. He died in 22, but I'm saying I keep my dudes alive. Once they dead, I don't forget about them. I keep them alive, man. Salute to J Boogie, man. Give me them rest in pieces, man. Real talk, man. We gonna wait for a few more people. Then we gonna start this show, you heard? Yeah, we gotta get Izzy lined up, man. We gotta get Izzy on our shit, man. Spending is. Yo, one thing about is, though, he spend money in my shop. So if you don't want to play, you know, in my slots, it's okay. Because he spend money in my shop on the lower. He spends so much, we used to call him Spending Is. Me and Wally, word up, man. My man Wally, man. Yes, sir. Breezy in the building. Salute to Breezy. Shout out to my man J Boogie. Everybody put them rest in pieces, man. I'm not going to be happy till everybody put those rest in pieces, man. X-Man in the building. George Santana in the building. George, rest in peace, baby. I love you too, Iz. Rest in peace to J Boogie. Nana, rest in peace to J Boogie. I keep my niggas alive. This is 2022. We about to be 2026. But I keep my niggas alive. Let's go Sooners, baby. I got the Sooners. Let's go. Good update, X. Don't give me no more, though. Hold up. Okay, now we gonna talk a little bit. Another TGI Friday, December 19th, 2025. In about 11 days, we're gonna be in 2026 just like that. You guys, like I said, man, you gotta cherish your livings, watch how you eat. You know, even though I eat up and down with it, my wife tries her best to give me all the best foods, but, you know, I still be cheating, you know, with the McDonald's and the energy drinks. But we really gotta be careful, man, because especially the OGs in the building, man. All the OGs got to be careful because y'all know how it is, how easy it is to slip. I mean, we got shit going on that it seems like the doctors can't detect. You feel me? So just be on point with it. Be smart with it. The young guys, chill out, you know, with the violence. Live your life, you know what I mean? Y'all don't have to listen to me because when I was younger, I ain't listening to older niggas, so I get it. But I could at least drop the jewel on that, man. Everybody hold your head. Enjoy the show. We got X-Man coming on deck after I give up my shenanigans and all that. Let's start this motherfucker, man. Salute to everybody, man. Al York Sports, baby. Clear 1 decade, man. We're going for number 2, man. Real talk, man. Salute to my man J Boogie. Died on 2022, man. It's my nigga right here. This nigga used to make me laugh, man. Obsessed. If you only knew, Sess. J Boogie was funny. When he was moving from Florida to Vegas, he was calling me every day for like tips. I'm like, yo, dog, I know this is a tip state, but goddamn, how many tips you want me to give you, my nigga? But he came out here, he gave it a run, and you know, whatever happened, happened. I love the nigga to death no matter what, man. Salute to my man J Boogie in the building. Shout out TPK, Suge Knight. TPK made it in. I don't know how he made it in. He was supposed to be busy, but he made it in, and Nana's in the building. You know Nana's gonna line up the comment joint. So if y'all want to keep up, good luck. But Nana gonna light that shit up, man. And let's just enjoy the show. Let's get started. Love y'all, man. Yeah, man. God damn, B. Pleasure to be with y'all, man. December 19th, man. This is probably my favorite hour of the week, man. Even if, let's say, if I get money or like whatever it may be, man. I love doing what I love to do and just sharing it with others, especially when it's constructive. This is constructive. Even though I'll be looking a little crazy with it, I'll be yelling and all that, but at the end of the day, it's constructive, man. Let me start out, go to YouTube, like, share, comment, subscribe. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Shout out to the shooter, man. My man, the shooter. Peace to the shooter, coast to coast, Mike, the R, and George Santana. Like I said, though, he do all the designs. The kid get busy with the work. Hit him up. The nigga will work with you for the low. Shout out to my man, G-Man, man. Also, hit him on the gram, G-Man. If y'all want to do any business with him, hit him up, man. He nice with it. Also, shout out to Arrowhead Media. They do editing, filming, like I told y'all. They make your content better. They even give you suggestions on making your content better. Ask for Candy or Candelaria. Arrowhead Media 702 on Instagram. Let's keep it pushing, y'all. Let me see what else I got for y'all. Also, y'all already know the Fire Sticks is on deck for the low. Few cats hit me up, but it should be a lot more if y'all want everything. It's up to y'all. Y'all get everything for lower than what you're paying now. I'm going to just leave it like that. And last but not least, the Al York Sports Apparel, hats and shirts. Hit me up. I got guys hitting me up late. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. And I just want to continue going this. Izzy, long as you checking in, I'm good with that. Like I said, you spend money at the shop, that's good enough for me. I wish you could get on the slots, win you some hats and shirts, Izzy. Get you fly with it. But like I said, you show love. When I was in New York, that works for me. You my brother forever. Thank you. God bless you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, baby. All right, now I'm going to go into the sports. Few topics that I'm going to call the X-Man in the building. We're going to start off with bad news from Green Bay. Y'all know already, it's been happening already a whole week, but I ain't reported yet. Bakar Parsons suffered a torn ACL. Parsons, left knee during the Packer game against the Broncos and will miss the rest of the season. And my question to X, if he thought they were going to get to the Super Bowl, does this X it out? And I'm not going to lie, I think it does. He's the best defender on the team. What they gave up to get him, and then he blows his fucking knee out when the most important time. I mean, that would hurt anybody. But it's not as important. The linebacker is not as important as a quarterback, but he is the quarterback of the defense. So do the math on that. Other news. The Atlanta Braves signed infielder Ha-Seong Kim to a 1-year, $20 million deal. Hit 5 home runs last year, 17 RBIs, hit 234. Hurt the most of the season. But the Braves and the Phillies are making a lot of moves there in the National League East, man. Keep your eyes open. While the Mets are giving everybody away, Braves and Phillies. No, let me say it right. Mets are giving everybody away, but taking all the Yankees leftovers. Let me say it right. But the Braves and Phillies are stacking up. Other news. Another pitcher that the Mets gave up. They didn't re-sign him. Reliever Tyler Rogers. Reached an agreement, a 3-year deal worth $37 million with the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays been the busiest team, and they're the team that lost the World Series to the Dodgers 4-3, and they making moves, man. Salute to the Blue Jays, because usually the losing team doesn't really stack up, and the winning team stacks up, and the winning team makes the playoff, and the losing team don't make the playoff. But the Jays are trying to flip their narrative, and they picking up a lot of key components to make another run. And last but not least, the Philadelphia Phillies stay busy. First signing outfielder Adolis Garcia to a 1-year deal worth $10 million. I'm surprised, but I guess this is like a proof contract that he still got it. And then once he proves that, the Phillies will give him probably the bag or close to the bag because Garcia is a beast and he can hold that right field shit down. And they also signed reliever Brad Keller, 30 years old. 3 shades went 4-2 with a 2.07. And I think also for 10 racks too, if 10 M's if I'm correct. I didn't write it. I'm assuming if I'm wrong, work with me. But I know for sure they picked up Garcia and Brad Keller. Keller throws 100 miles per hour. Another good arm for the Phillies in the bullpen. X-Man, where you at? Let's call X-Man in. Neil Stewart in the building. Good looking out. Neil Stewart always popping up, showing up love. And Is, you already know what it is. Is much love. Is, all right, what up, my man X-Man in the building? Get X-Man in the building. Let's go. Shout out to everybody, man. Let me see if I can pull him in. Okay, you already shot the request. Let's see if we can get him in with no issue. I'm hoping. I gave him the warning on fixing his phone. Hopefully he listened to me. Let's see what happens. X-Man, what up, baby?
What's up, brother?
Okay, I can't hear you, so I'm going to have to get my plugs. I was hoping to do without them. X-Man, I like that shave, man. What we doing, man? That's the Christmas shave. What's going on, baby?
Yeah, something for the weekend.
I like that, baby. Clean cut. Got rid of the lumberjack there for a few weeks. You know, ready to ball out on the Al Dog Sports Show. And let me make sure.
It's just something for the holidays, man. That's all it is.
Got you. And then back in January, you back on that lumberjack shit, aren't you?
Of course, you know that.
Okay, that's why you AKA, you X-Man, AKA Lumberjack X. I got you. X-Man, before we start this marvelous show, you told me you had a couple of things you wanted to say, so the floor is yours, bro.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you for having me on. Just 2 things. First and foremost, Wednesday, happy belated birthday to my mom, 73. I'm going to go see her tomorrow. Her birthday was Wednesday.
Happy birthday, Miss Santiago.
Yeah, I have to give her that because if not, I'm going to see a couple chancletas flying at my head tomorrow when I see her.
Don't get that started.
Birthday, Mom, I love you. You know that, and I'll see you tomorrow. And also on Monday coming up, my son turns 15, so want to send him a early happy birthday shout out to him.
Happy birthday to him too. He is a Dallas Cowboy fan, so I got love for him.
Yeah, unfortunately, he is
a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Yeah, he is a disgusting Cowboys fan. He is.
Oh man, you have to throw that in front of that. All right, X, let's get to it. Hungry sports fans.
Let's go.
Doug made it his business. Doug supposed to be not watching. Whatever he did, he made sure he did quick so he could catch the show. So let's give them what they deserve, X, which is a lot of work and knowledge.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Let's start with the Kansas City Chiefs. Where the big mouth T at? I haven't heard a word from Big T talking mad shit about the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, he did hit me up on some other business. So when he catches the show, he's going to be like, yo, Al, what are you talking about? No, T. You called me on some other shit. You didn't call me on some Andy Reid shit. So don't come here with the bullshit.
I agree.
Pat Mahomes went out, but even if he didn't win out, we all kind of already knew. Even though I thought they had the slightest check, because I believe in you got to kill a champion before he's not a champion. So, X, as long as they had a window to get in, which they did, if they ran the table, and what they needed to happen was very possible, like the Colts losing 3 out of 4, that's possible. I mean, Phillip Rivers be lucky to win a game over there at 45 years old. And they got a tough schedule. As you see, they had Seattle last week. They got the 49ers this week. So all the Chiefs had to do was run the table. That probably would have went their way. But to prove that it wasn't a year, to prove they're not as good as everybody still think they are, X, 9 straight seasons they made the playoff. Last time they did it was in
10 straight.
10 straight, but 2014 was the last season they didn't.
Yeah.
So your take on the Kansas City Chiefs, is the dynasty over? X-Men.
Far from it. It's a 1 year. This my thing with them is they haven't recovered from the ass whipping they got at the Super Bowl. They still couldn't protect Patrick Mahomes. Their running game was non-existent. Had a lot of problems early. Rashee Rice wasn't there early in the year. He came back. They played a lot better. But they couldn't protect Patrick Mahomes. I mean, I think this is the most he's been hit this year than he has in his whole career. Getting rushed, getting sacked. I still thought, like you, I thought they were going to eventually end up the year on a run.
At least win the game, and then maybe get chunked out by another team, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They couldn't even do that, bro.
But I don't think the dynasty is over. I think, you know,
I know
Mahomes is not.
You don't think? I thought you in the beginning. You said. I thought you said. Okay, you said far from over. I got you.
Far from over. They're far from over. Yeah.
Okay, no. I got you.
I understand Mahomes not going to be back. Is not going to play next year. Torn ACL, hard to come back from.
They said maybe 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
He should start rehab around that time. Maybe.
Into the season. I mean, into the season.
Into the season, maybe week number 8, number 9, maybe.
Yeah, probably mid-season.
Yeah, but
so they better get a quarterback that could win some games.
Well,
at least keep them in the in the race till Mahomes get back. He's not going to be 100%.
I think they're going to go into free agency. They're going to look for a veteran quarterback that can hold the fort down for them until Mahomes gets back. But the dynasty's not far from over. They still got a pretty good defense. They do need a running back. I mean, Pacheco's always hurt. Kareem Hunt is not a 30-carry guy a game.
Yeah, he's done. I think both of them are done. I mean, maybe keep Pacheco if you could get him for the low. I think Kareem Hunt I think it's done in case.
The thing with Pacheco's good for 1-2 weeks, then he gets hurt for another month and a half.
But that's why you get a bully back, you get a young back in the draft, right? You go get you a bully back, then you have Pacheco in there like the third back or something, just in case. You know what I mean?
That's a good thing.
But you can't count on him though.
No, and the thing is, I think Travis Kelce is having a good bounce back year from last year. He's having a good year this year. I think Kelce is going to think hard about retirement, but I think eventually he will come back. But the Chiefs, I was disappointed with them, but like I said, they haven't recovered from that Super Bowl beating they got from Philadelphia. So
yeah, they got tore up.
I don't think the dynasty is over. I think they're going to bounce back.
Okay, let me get a little clear with you. So you see another championship in them.
Mahomes comes back healthy in the next 2 by not next year, but 2 years. I think I see another championship in them. Okay,
I like that. I think you give them a 2-year window to build. I don't think they win the next 2 years. This year, the next 2 years.
Okay.
Or maybe you know what? This year and next year. Yeah. By the other year, he'll be super duper healthy. Yeah. And now it all depends on what they do, who they pick up.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of holes now, because their offensive line been struggling. Their receiving core is all right, but are they going to keep these guys? We don't know that.
Yeah.
They got to get running backs. The defense is getting older. The defense is, they sufficient enough. They good enough. But in 2 years, they might be older, so they might have to get younger on the defensive side. Now, but one thing, if you got Mahomes and Andy Reid, depending on Andy Reid's health, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Is he still going to be healthy, or he's going to start breaking up like Popovich did in the NBA for the Spurs? Because if he starts breaking down like that, man, you got to get him out of there before he die on the field or something.
Yeah, I agree.
No, because he's been looking real fucked up a lot of times.
No, I agree.
He's breaking down like a motherfucker.
Andy Reid needs to cut down on those cheeseburgers is what he needs to do.
Yeah, and them nuggets too while he at it. But what I'm saying is, long as you got a Hall of Fame coach and you got one of the best quarterbacks who hasn't played like one of the best quarterbacks of late, but we all know Mahomes is that dude. We all know when shit get real, Mahomes get it popping.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
They gotta fulfill these holes sooner than later. They cannot miss on draft picks. They gotta be hit it on the nose, if that makes sense.
I think with this year, being they're not in the playoffs, they got a good chance. They've got some good running backs coming out this year. Right. Maybe they can get a trade for a decent running back. Listen, they had a chance to get Breece Hall from the Jets. That deal fell apart at the end. They could have had Breece Hall. He's a guy that can carry the ball 20, 25 times for you. He's a young back that doesn't get hurt, and he plays injured. So, but I think this year with not making the playoffs, and I say next year, I think it's a good time to draft some good young players that you can develop real quick and really keep that thing rolling for them.
They better get it going, because if Andy Reid retires, Mahomes' contract ends, he might be out of there, bro. It can get crazy real fast. Remember, they already is a dynasty.
Yeah.
They're already a dynasty. So they're just going to add on if they can. So right now, Mahomes just say, fuck all this. These motherfuckers ain't making it better for me. My line ain't better. I got no running game. Let me take my talents elsewhere on some LeBron James shit.
I agree.
But at least he won, though. Unlike LeBron. That's why I knocked LeBron. He had no jury when he bounced. Yeah. Mahomes got jury, so listen, it is what it is. So let's get
No,
the
I
fuck
agree.
out of here. Yeah, let's get the
I
fuck
agree.
out of here. Let's pivot. The Chiefs didn't make the playoffs. None of that. Oh, we ain't gonna hear
Hey,
none of
the
that shit.
best part about it, we don't get to see Taylor Swift on TV every 10 seconds.
Oh, this might be the last of Taylor, because I think Kelsey might call it, man.
Yeah,
Especially
we'll
if they
see.
don't make no. You know what? If Mahomes is out 6 to 8 weeks, they don't make no big pickers. He's out of there. He ain't gonna be with no Minshew quarterback. Fucking not getting the ball where he want the. Nah, he out of there, bro. He don't need to play. He got rings. He got money. His girl's a billionaire. You tell me what other reason he needs to play. His brother called it early. His brother having a ball, doing podcasts, his whole kind of shit. He out of there, bro.
I agree with you on that. I think he should be. I mean, he's not having a bad. He's having a good year, and I think this is the way you want to go. You really want to go out winning a championship, but if you're gonna go out,
but they got everything. He got 3 rings, man. He's chilling, man.
Yeah.
He's chilling, man. He's chilling.
And the year he had this year is not that. It's a good year he had.
Yeah, he didn't leave on a real bad note. He dropped a lot of balls, but he still had a good. He had good yardage, good reception. Yeah, he did drop a lot, X. You didn't watch the beginning game. He was dropping a lot, but it wasn't where like he was T.O. and shit when T.O. was dropping everything. No, but he did drop a lot, and he did look lazy on a lot of plays, which told me it's time to give it up.
Well, I believe it was that Monday night game that ended the game on that interception. He dropped the ball on that Monday night game a few weeks ago.
I see them not even chase motherfuckers after a pick and all that. So, but I'm just saying, this time is up. That's it.
Yeah,
Hall of Fame career.
I agree.
Salute to Kelsey. Like I said, Hall of Fame career. Let's move the fuck on. Let's pivot. Chiefs are not in the playoff. Big T, got to be quiet for the next couple years. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now we go to this boxing event. Unfortunately, but fortunately, because it is a real fight, so that's why I have to bring it up on my show. But to you and a lot of other people, anything Jake Paul is involved with, it feel like a scam.
Guy's a clown.
So you tell me, let me give you the records first. Jake Paul, 12-1, 7 knockouts. This is a professional fight, a.k.a. the problem child. Fighting heavyweight against Anthony Joshua, who's 28-4, 25 knockouts, a.k.a. AJ. The fight is in Miami and Kisaya Center. The line is minus 1,200 for Joshua, which is like, you got to put 1,200 just to win $100. You got to pick Paul or nothing. 100 you win 700 with Paul. Yeah. Now, they got the knockout at under 2.5, so I guess they thinking Joshua's going to end this shit quick. So the 2.5, the over on the 2.5, I think is minus 180. The under is plus 180 for the under. The over is minus 155. So what they're saying is it might go over the 2.5.
Yeah, I think
it might go over the 2.5, which I think so also. And the draw is plus 1,800, which I like, but they're not going to pay out 1,800X. So it ain't going to be a draw. So talk to us about this professional bout that's going to sell a lot of tickets. Netflix is involved with Paul. Paul getting money, man. You can't knock that dude. But talk about tomorrow's fight real quick, and then we're going to move on.
Isn't the fight tonight or tomorrow?
No, tonight. My
right?
bad.
Yeah, okay.
Tonight, the 19th. And guys, if you got the fight already, give us updates. I don't know if it started yet, but if it started, give us updates because we're going to be on the show. Yeah, X.
Yeah, I don't care for Jake Paul. He's a clown. It's a setup fight. I'm actually watching the college football playoff. I'm not an Anthony Joshua guy. I'm not a fan of either one.
17-10. You just told me 17-0.
It was 17-0.
Alabama just scored. It's a game.
Yeah, Alabama just scored the last two possessions.
It's a game now. Yeah.
I don't care about the fight. I don't care for either fighter. Jake Paul, to me, he's just a clown. He's a scammer. As a joke, he hasn't beaten anybody really to say that he's fought anybody. I'm looking at this fight. It's gonna go past.
So then you should like this fight because he's big underdog.
Yeah.
He's fighting the name brand and Anthony Joshua. So now this is the fight that you want him to have?
I really don't want him to have any fight because to me he's a joke for real. He's a joke. So I am praying Anthony Joshua cleans his clock, and he cleans his clock after the third round.
Wow.
Okay, because I think he's gonna stick in the fight a little bit. Jake Paul's a smaller fighter, the faster fighter. He's gonna move around. We all know Joshua's jaw is kind of suspect, but but Jake Paul has never really been tested by a puncher. So
Okay, let me ask you. So that I kind of missed the purses on this fight. Did you hear anything on the purses?
You know what? I don't even know about the purses either. I really don't.
Yeah, if anybody know the purses, put them up. I didn't look in that deep. I know I had to get the fight. I had to put it on the show. It's a big event. I get it.
I hear you. I hear you.
But I didn't look at the purses. If anybody got an idea what they making or what they ballpark figure, because I understand pay-per-view and all that kicks in, but it's got to be a ballpark figure.
I love boxing just like you. I love boxing, but I myself forgot this fight is even tonight. That's how much attention I was paying to it. Okay.
Right. No, I didn't forget. I just made a mistake. I knew it was the 19th, but 19th is today. I said tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I spoke about it yesterday with my man, the R. The R was saying, make sure you get that in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it was. I'm want to see how much of a chin Jake Paul has when he gets hit by a real heavyweight, a guy that can knock you out with 1 or 2 punches. Like I said, we know Joshua. We know Joshua. His jaw is kind of suspect, but I don't think Jake is strong enough to really hurt him like that. But you'll be surprised. But you'll be surprised.
If the fight is fair,
yeah.
I think I don't know if it was Mike Tyson. Somebody said this. Joshua cleans him up quick.
Oh yeah.
But if we got the fluky wookie in it, then it could be a fucking draw kind of dumb shit.
I'll say this. We all know that fight with Tyson. Tyson pulled his punches because Tyson would have knocked his ass silly. Okay, we know that.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know what? I don't want to keep too long on this.
Yeah.
Real quick, who wins the fight? We agree Joshua wins early or late?
I think Joshua wins. I think Joshua knocks him out by the 5th round.
Okay, let's get this shit off because I don't want to lose viewers talking about this bullshit ass fight. Okay, real quick. I know me telling you quick, you're gonna take long. Try to compress this as quick as possible. New York Mets, your team. Cohen, Stearns, you heard my video. I got a lot of love, by the way, on Instagram. I think they hit me about 22,000 views on it. Thank you, Instagram, because I went in on Cohen and Stearns. What the fuck y'all doing? You know, y'all losing all these key components, and then y'all picking up all the Yankees sloppy seconds.
Yep.
And I know Neil Stewart's gonna like this because we were talking, and that kid Hallhead, you can't get a word through Hallhead. Soon as I post that shit, he start talking mad shit. Yankees suck, Yankees this. I'm like, Hallhead, but why, if we suck, why are you picking up motherfuckers we ain't interested in no more?
Exactly.
I don't get it. That's like you say, I get ugly girls when I was younger, but you fucking with my exes. So I don't get it, X. It's funny your name is X because it goes perfect with it. But what I'm saying is, I don't get it. But real quick, hit this on the nose and then we're going to push the Mets real quick. Your mindset of what the fuck's going on in New York with the Mets.
I'm disgusted with what happened. You trade Brandon Nimmo for Marcus Semien, who's on the downside.
Not that Semien can't help him for a couple years, though.
He could.
I can see him and Lindor light it up.
He's a lot better second base.
Not Nemo, though. Not Nemo, though. Nemo can still with you another 5, 10
I like Brandon Nimmo. Brandon Nimmo's a guy that goes out there, gives you 130% every time.
Yeah.
You know, Semien is a good second baseman. I think he's going to be a good middle infield, but his power is.
You can hit the ball too. You can hit the ball.
His power's been going down. You know, to let Pete Alonso and Edwin Diaz walk without even making an offer is a crime. Those guys, right there. Cohen and Stearns should be put in jail for life for that.
Well, I'm hearing that he's worried about opening this casino. So what is it? You want the casino instead of stacking up your fucking team?
Listen, I don't know what's. I don't care about no casino.
Neil, go in on those motherfuckers.
I don't care about no casino. Okay, this with Pete Alonso was going on since last year. Stearns didn't want to sign him last year as a free agent. He signed him at the last minute because he had no other option. So this year, he played hardball.
The Yankees almost got that motherfucker.
He played hardball this year with Pete, and it burned him in the ass, and I'm happy Pete got his money. Although going to Baltimore is tough. It's a hitter's park, so I think his power numbers are
good. As long as he can make contact. If you remember when you change leads, even though we got, what's that shit? We got the interim shit, so he gets to see a couple of teams. Yeah. It's not like you don't ever see his pitches because of the interim league.
Well, to me,
I think he can line up in that. It's a hitter's park.
Yeah, it is. It's a big hitter's park. Yeah. I think with him is I say, like I said with Devin Williams when the Yankees got last year, switching leagues is not easy. Different style of pitching, different hitters. So I'm going to wait to see what he does. But just like I told you with Devin Williams last year, it might be difficult for him going to the American League because I think the American League is a different style of pitching.
Well, I did say he was 31-16 with a 2.01 in the National League until Polar Bear, got him out of there with that 3-1 shot.
Yeah,
to beat him, and then they got rid
he
of
really
him
hasn't recovered. He really hasn't recovered.
Yeah, he hasn't recovered over that. Kind of like
Diaz,
the Chiefs to the Super Bowl.
Edwin Diaz is another thing. Edwin Diaz. If you would have offered Edwin Diaz, what he signed, $69 million for 3 years with the Dodgers.
I can tell you what happened real quick. I think he wanted more from the Mets, which he deserves.
Yeah, of course.
I think once the Mets didn't give him that, he said, you know what? I'm going to make these motherfuckers look bad. Because there's no way in the world he couldn't get a 5-year deal.
His negotiations with the Mets, his agent told the Mets, $100 million, 5 years, he signs. They didn't want to give him that. That was his starting price with the Mets. He wanted a 5-year deal.
Years?
5 years.
That's only 25 M's a year. No, 20 M's a year.
20 M's a year. He said that.
Now
that,
he's making
that
30
was
something in 3, so he came off better in a way.
Yeah,
he's making about 33, but the Mets could have gave him that.
Hey, listen, he's the best. He's one of the top. I'm not going to say he's the best closer, but he's one of the top 3 closers in baseball.
That's what I said, top 3. But now that I looked at it again, he's the best closer. Batista's always hurt.
Suarez, I agree.
Suarez ain't gonna beat him out. Who's top? And Miller ain't really get it all together yet with the project, but Miller might be the best eventually. Because he throws over a $104 and shit like that.
I think now with Mason Miller, he's the #1 closer in San Diego because I think they just lost Robert Suarez.
Is gone. He went to the Braves.
Yeah, exactly. So Robert Suarez. So Mason Miller's the man now.
Yeah, but Miller ain't doing what Diaz has done. He hasn't been.
No, he's still young. He's still young.
But he will. He will.
Yeah.
He will.
Okay, yeah, but I agree with you. I think once you look at the numbers with Edwin Diaz, over the past 5 years, he is the best. Numbers wise, he is the best closer in baseball.
Okay, let's shut down the Mets. I don't want to talk too much about the Mets.
I'm disgusted with that, man.
Now we're going to the NFL games of the week. Like I said, this is what my peoples want. They want this right here. NFL games of the week. I was going to say Soldier Field, but it's so cold. I think it's snowing. So they're trying to find a new location to have the Saturday game where the Packers are playing the Bears. And that's going to favor the Packers because it's going to be basically a game where it's like a neutral site for both sides. This is a neutral site. What we got going on, X? You got anything going on?
Bama's about to tie it up. They just scored. Interception. Pick 6.
Oh, wow. I'm seeing it, man. Late.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, man. It's football, man. So if it was snowing and super cold in Green Bay, are you going to move the game to a neutral site because it's too cold? Come on, man. These guys are a bunch of pussies, man. This is football weather. This is what you play for. You play in any kind of weather. This isn't fucking basketball. This isn't fucking baseball where it rains and you got to cancel the game because it's raining too much. This is football. This is what you play for. That's bullshit. I keep the game at Soldier Field. If I'm the Bears, I want the game at Soldier Field.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. But unfortunately, they're going to move it. The line is 1.5 for the Bears. It opened up Packers' favorite. Now the Bears are favorite. 46.5. Talk to us, X.
46.5?
Yeah.
Wow.
Neutral site, though. If it was that freezing weather, it probably would have been 39, 38.
Yeah. Well, where are they going to play the game at, did they say?
They say in Indiana. I don't know if it's going to be the Dome, Indiana, if it's going to be the Hoosiers. They still looking. I don't know if
probably be the Dome.
I don't know if they made a final call yet. I've been too busy to look it up. So if any of you guys heard where they playing at, but I heard they looking. So that's the last I heard.
Well, Saturday's tomorrow. I mean,
they got to be quick. That's why I think they got a decision already. Yeah, they got to have a decision.
They got to be quick. I think the Eagles. Anyway,
they'll probably let people in free, but they'll make money off the food, and they're gonna push that TV game. It's the only game.
You're really inconveniencing a lot of
people. It's the only
people.
game. It's the only game. So they're gonna try to make the money on TV.
No, it's 2 games tomorrow.
No, but it's the late game.
It's the late game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This going to be a good game, man. That Michael Parsons injury is big for Green Bay. That defense, but I think Jordan Love and the Packers are capable of putting up points. That defense is still good, but not without Michael Parsons. They don't have that pass rush. that they usually get with him, that disruptive force on defense that they usually get with him.
Facts.
Caleb Williams has shown he's maturing. He's played much more better.
Played really
as the
good at
season went on.
Chicago beside that last fucking turnover, that fucking,
Yeah.
you know, killed me on the contest bet, 6.5. Not to mention they had Jacobs for a loss to 3 yards. They let him slip, got the first down. Then they got 7. Then Chicago went right down the field. I mean, if you looked at Caleb, that 4th down play, I know it's easy for me to say this because I'm not in the game. It's fucking cold, freezing. You got
it's tough.
Fucking dudes breathing on you.
Yeah.
But he could have ran for the first down, or he had DJ Moore wide open.
Yeah.
Instead, he went for the fucking end zone, threw the pick. But it is what it is. Listen, it was a great game to that point.
And the thing about that,
I think they could repeat that.
If he throws that pass just a tad bit earlier, he gets the touchdown.
There you go. But, you know.
But,
like I said, if my sister had balls, she'd be a man. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we can go all day with that. But real quick, who you like in this contest so we can keep it moving?
This Bears defense is underrated too. I think Chicago's the home team. The designated home team is Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is tough. I think Green Bay is going to pull this upset up. I think Green Bay wins this game. It's
very
not
close,
gonna,
though, right?
It's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be about 23-21, something like that. I think it'll be a close game. I think Jordan Love gets it done. So, yeah, I'll take Green Bay. I think their defense is still good enough to hold it down.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a real tight game. Green Bay owns these guys, whether it's Aaron Rodgers or Jordan Love.
Yes, they do.
And I think it's mind over matter. But when the Bears are going to break out of this, this is why this was a big home game for them, X.
Yeah,
because they could have their crowd there, everything.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be like maybe a mixed crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And, it takes away, from the home field advantage. That's why I like Green Bay. But if this was at Chicago, I would have loved Chicago in this match.
Yeah, it's a difference. If the game, I agree with you. If it's in Chicago, I would have took Chicago. But
let's pivot real quick.
Really hurts them.
Okay, 9-4, 1 Packers, 10-4 Bears. Next game, real quick. LA Chargers 10-4, 6-7-1 in the Cowboys. The reason why I'm talking about this game because the Cowboys are favorites, so the line makers are seeing something in this game. Cowboys are favored 2, 1.5, wherever you find it at. Totals 49.5. They're playing in Big D. Talk to us real quick.
Wow, Cowboys are favorite. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is going to be a shootout. There's going to be a lot of points scored, but I think ultimately Chargers defense, I think, is way better than the Cowboys.
Right.
The Cowboys Dak is going to put up his points, but I like the Chargers. I think Herbert goes wild here, especially in that Dallas secondary. They can't seem to stop anybody in the passing game. They don't have a pass rush, a consistent pass rush. Even though they got Quinnen Williams, their run defense has improved, but it's still the same thing. You can still pass on them all day.
Yeah, pass. You can't really run on them, but you can pass.
You can pass on them, yeah.
Quinnen Williams, Clowney, they deep, but they can't get to the quarterback. Where that's why they get killed on the
exactly.
pass.
Herbert's going to sit back there and pick them apart. I think Herbert has a big game. I think I like the Chargers. Cowboys are going to keep it close, but not too close. Their defense, I think, in the last 3 games has given up more than 30 points a game, and you can't win games like that when your defense is giving up that many points.
Right. I'm gonna pick the upset. I'm gonna say Cowboys find a way to make it, man. They find a way to win. Now, I know the Cowboys. These are the kind of games they win.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Cowboys. Real quick update: Sixers look like they just beat the New York Knicks,
or
it's about to be finished. But
the
Sixers beat the New York Knicks. Let's pivot a real playoff potential game right here.
Okay.
Whoever wins this division makes it. This is why this game is so important. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 7-7, Carolina Panthers 7-7. Carolina Panthers could have opened it up if they was able to win that game in New Orleans last week.
Yeah.
And they fucking choked. Same for the Bucs, who lost 2 home games that were big favors and lost 2 games. So it seems like none of these motherfuckers want to make the playoffs. The line is -3 for the Bucs, 45.5. Talk to us, X.
8-9 is going to win that division. 8-9. 8-9, brother.
Like the whole Seattle team. I think Seattle was 6-10 when they won the division 1 year.
No, they were, I believe.
With Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, they were, I believe,
something like
7-9, something like that.
Some shit like that.
Yeah. This is. I like the Carolina defense, but I like the Bucs offense. I don't like their defense. Carolina's best chance to win this is going to be run that ball down their throats.
Facts.
They're going to have to run that ball up and down. Bryce Young's going to have to make some timely, good throws against that secondary. Todd Bowles is not happy with his with his defense, as you saw last week.
He's not happy with nobody. He's not happy with the offense. He's not happy with big money.
Nothing.
They got everybody back. Yo, even Evans was yelling at the motherfucking team. Like, how the fuck we gonna lose? How the fuck we got 3rd and 28?
This game's
we at home. We're favorite. Yeah. No, this is at Carolina. Okay. They was at home 3rd and 28 and let this bum-ass fucking Saints team convert, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or not the Saints. Who they play last?
Atlanta.
They let them convert, bro, with Kirk Cousins and shit like that.
Yeah.
Very bad loss. Both of them coming off very bad losses. Somebody got to win this fucking game. So if I had a gun in my head, I'm going to say big money and I'm find a way. What's your take?
I'm going to go with Tampa. I think Tampa breaks out here. I think their offense is going to be enough to get them through. Carolina, like I said, their best chance is to run that ball, and
Bryce Young been playing good ball though.
Bryce Young has been playing excellent ball lately, but
excellent ball. Big money hasn't. I think it flips this week.
I like Tampa Bay. I don't think that Carolina offense is going to keep up with that Bucs offense.
Okay, let's move on. And plus, they all kind of healthy. Godwin is playing. Evans is playing. Bucky Irvin back, etc. Okay, Denver, Colorado, huge game. 10-4 Jacksonville Jaguars, 12-2 Denver Broncos. The line is -3 for the Broncos. It went up to 3.5 in some places, 46.5. X, talk to us.
Yeah, Jacksonville's coming off a bye week after throwing off 48 on the Jets. So it was a bye week for them. So they should be well rested for this game. This game is in Denver. Man, Bo Nix has proven to be an excellent quarterback, especially with Sean Payton coaching them. It's halftime. 17-17.
No, I'm trying to put this one over here.
I love this Denver defense. This defense flies to the ball, creates turnovers.
Undefeated at home, I think.
Undefeated at home. They've won 11 straight. Jacksonville's played well. Trevor Lawrence looks like he's gotten.
I think you know how to. You don't want to ref go like this. You don't want to ref go like this.
Yeah.
What that mean?
The
ball's uncatchable, right?
Yeah.
It's over their head, right?
Yeah.
I think Jacksonville been playing over their heads, what I'm trying to say.
I think so too.
They're a good team, but they're not 10-4. I remember talking to MG Raider when they were 4-3, and I said they're gonna make the playoffs. He said, no, they fucking not. He said they fucking suck. Sunshine suck. And at that moment, I couldn't even make a case for them.
Trevor Lawrence played well.
Playing like shit. No, at that moment they were playing like shit. Yeah. But now look it. From 4-3, they 10-6. So they're
10-4. They're
10-4. From 4-3, they're 10-4. So they went on a 6-1 run right now, right?
Yeah.
They balling.
Well, they got
a good team. They've been not just beating bum teams. They've been good teams too.
Well, they got a tough 3 games, last 3 games of the season coming up. So let's see how they do. But this game is in Denver. Denver's on a roll. That defense is on a roll. Bo Nix is on a roll.
You got to ride it with 3 points. I mean, you got to do Denver on that.
I'm taking Denver in this game. They're at home 11 straight. Bo Nix, that defense, the #1 defense in the league that creates turnovers, gets to the quarterback. Yeah, I'm taking Denver.
Okay, let's pivot. Real big game at Detroit Pontiac. 8-6 Pittsburgh Steelers, 8-6 Lions. Lions are hanging on by the skin of their tooth, bro. And the Steelers. The thing with the Steelers, all they got to do is win their division. Them in Baltimore time.
Yeah.
Lions need help from other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Big difference. Line is -7 for the Lions, 51.5. Talk to us, X.
And this game is in Detroit.
Yeah.
I like Detroit in this. I think Detroit offensively, too much firepower for that Pittsburgh defense, which has been playing well, but not good enough to stop this Lions offense. Jahmyr Gibbs, a stud. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Coming off a loss at Los Angeles, X.
And a blowout loss at Los Angeles. That game wasn't even close.
No, it was close. A 7-point game.
Well, second half.
It was a 7-point game.
The Rams took
Lions
off
were up the whole first half. So
yeah, but second half, the Rams took off. Took off. I like Detroit. I think Detroit bounces back. I'm not trusting this Pittsburgh defense, and
But you like them to cover the 7 or just to win the game? I like them to win the game, but the 7, I'm kind of leaning on the Steelers with the points.
I think they cover. I'm not trusting this Pittsburgh defense. They give up a lot of yards, a lot of big plays.
Right.
And Aaron Rodgers has been very inconsistent this year. Those receivers can't get open for nothing for Pittsburgh.
Right.
So,
DK's
yeah,
been lining it up like the last couple games finally.
Finally,
Because they wasn't able to get him the ball. But I like the over. It's a dome. I think Rodgers could get some points, maybe about 17, 20 points. I think the Detroit Lions maybe could get 30 plus maybe. I like a little over in this game here.
Yeah, I like
some
the
points.
over.
But the thing is, Aaron Rodgers got to move the ball and score.
I
know
agree.
Detroit could, but can Rodgers and the Steelers score?
Pittsburgh's best chance, I think their running game can keep the ball away from that offense in Detroit. But
they got to shorten the game.
Yeah,
exactly. The Lions are going to spread it out on some shootout shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Which one's going to happen? The way it can happen, Pittsburgh, if they could run the ball with Warren and company, they can shorten the game. Aaron Rodgers with them little passes, don't rush up to the line. You got to win. That's the only way they have a chance of winning. Because if they try to go score, it's not going to happen. Okay, this might be the game of the week right here, X. New England Patriots, Sunday night game, 11-3 versus the 7-7 Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are favored by 348.5. You know what I mean? You got Drake May versus Lamar Jackson. X, talk to us.
Yeah, this is basically this is Baltimore season right here.
I wouldn't say that. Because if Detroit wins and Baltimore fucking, and let's say Baltimore loses and Pittsburgh loses, there's still 2 games left, and they got a head-to-head matchup, I think.
And they got a head-to-head matchup at the end of the year, yeah. But, I think this is a bigger game for Baltimore. I think you can't beat Buffalo. You can't beat New England 21-0 at home and then lose to Buffalo the way you did. I mean, that was a terrible loss. Terrible.
You talking about New England?
New England, yeah, New England.
But New England's in.
No, I know New England's in. I know.
Oh, it's Baltimore. I thought you were.
No. I'm talking about. I'm saying you can't beat New England and lose the way you did to Buffalo last week after being up 21-0. That was a bad loss for them.
No, that was a horrible loss. But you lost to a team that's considered to win the Super Bowl. So
yeah.
And not only that, they beat them early in the year. So it's a horrible loss. They took their foot off the pedal. That's what happened, X.
This game is in Baltimore.
They took their foot off the pedal.
I think I like Baltimore in this game. They're playing desperate football right now. They can't afford to lose. To me, they cannot lose another game. They cannot lose another game. They started off bad. That defense has played better lately. They're starting to get to the quarterback. I mean, we all know New England. New England wants to win this game. They're going to have to run the ball with Travion Henderson. Travion Henderson is the big difference on that offense. Drake May with his play action. Stephon Diggs playing a lot better lately. But I still think Baltimore, they're desperate. I think Baltimore wins this game.
I got New England, baby. I got New England all day. I'm tired of doing that. They have to win shit. That shit haven't won all year for me. No. Every game I bet, like 4 games, must win. KC beat me on 2 of them. You have to win. It doesn't happen. I think New England wins. They got the better team. I think right now they got the hotter quarterback.
Yeah.
And if Baltimore don't put no pressure on Drake May, he's going to shred them.
Well, like they have no choice.
When you go to Cats and you go get that roast beef, the way they shred that roast beef, they're going to shred them like that. So they better be blessing Drake May and hope they can stay with the receivers one-on-one. Because I'm telling you right now, New England after that loss, bro, they're going to come out firing this week, bro. Vrabel went in the ass after that loss. And they can't afford to let Buffalo get ahead of them. Because if Buffalo get ahead of them, and they say they got to meet in the playoffs at Buffalo, that changes everything, X.
Yeah, I agree.
They want that game again in Foxborough.
Yeah, they do.
How you going to do that? You got to win these next couple games and win out that fucking conference.
No, I agree. I agree with you.
Okay, any last words on that before I get my last game, and then we're going to keep it moving?
No, let's keep it moving.
Okay, real quick. Frisco 10-4, Indianapolis 8-6. Frisco, the line's -6, 46.5. Phillip Rivers, can he beat the 49ers? Yes or no? And then we're moving on.
I like San Francisco. Phillip Rivers is not going to beat them. That defense with all the injuries is still one of the top defenses in the league. Different offense with Daniel Jones after he blew out his Achilles. Jonathan Taylor slowed down a bit. I think the Colts have a chance, but I like the Niners.
Like the Niners? I like the Niners to win. Now, I won't be surprised if they let Indianapolis cover like they did in Seattle.
Yeah.
But I think the Niners in a must-win because you got the Rams in Seattle. They keep winning. Though the Rams lost yesterday,
Yeah.
but Frisco's behind them. Frisco, you got to win this game, bro.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Because I think they tied. They split in the regular season with the Rams. I don't know who gets the tiebreaker there. I know probably upon division and all that. But if there's a way that the 49ers can tie them and get ahead of them, you better win this game, bro.
Yeah, you have to. You have
Especially
to.
with no Indiana Jones. If Indiana Jones was in this game, this would be like, I think, minus maybe 2 49ers.
Maybe, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Indiana Jones could ball. He win these kind of games.
Well, he balled this year, yeah.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers, different animal.
Yeah, he's a statue. They're going to light him up. He's a statue.
Even though he almost beat Seattle, he would have fucked up my day. I have 4 tickets that I added Seattle just to win the game, X. 4 tickets that I have to go through that fucking hell when Phillips scored. Yo, he was celebrating in the sideline with 20-some seconds.
Yeah.
And Darnold just hit a couple motherfuckers. They kicked that long field goal. It saved my weekend, X. Because I would have left out that sports book with my head down like a little kid coming out of kindergarten that they took his fucking toy, bro.
Yeah.
I don't leave it like that, bro. Let's pivot real quick. Great work on the games of the week. Now we going to choose one and why. Everybody, put your answers in. Put your answers in. And if there's any updates on the Jake Paul fight, if it started, give me some updates. You ready, X?
Let's go.
Running back. Who you rather have out of these 2 running backs running, let's say, for your New York Football Jets?
All right, here we go.
Let's say if you had a chance to put one of these 2 guys in a prime,
okay,
who you taking? Terrell Davis, a.k.a. TD, or Marshawn Lynch, a.k.a. Beast Mode? Who and why? Say it's one of the toughest ones. Go ahead, say it, baby.
Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. I like both players.
Put your answers in, guys. Don't disappoint me. And give a rest in peace shout out to Jay Boogie. I definitely want that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you know what? As much as I like Beast Mode, I'm taking Terrell Owens. I'm sorry, Terrell Davis. I'm taking TD. TD is, I think it was like the first 5-6 years before he blew his knee out, was the best running back in the league, hands down. Regular season MVP, 2-time Super Bowl champion, 2,000-yard rusher. Let's not forget.
But that's why I said 5-year prime, not all that extra accolade shit.
Yeah.
Because I think what TD got 2 chips.
2 chips. A regular
got
season.
1. Marshawn should have got 2 if they would have gave him the ball against New England.
But
all they have to do is feed the beast. They would have had 2 rings.
And TD has a regular season MVP to his credit too.
Right.
Let's not forget that.
Okay.
Now let's not forget too that early in his career, Marshawn Lynch in Buffalo wasn't Marshawn Lynch we know from Seattle.
Still nice though. Look at some highlights. I watched highlights.
He was a good back, but not the beast mode.
No, he wasn't beast mode yet, but he was nice though.
So I'm gonna go TD, and also with TD, you could do a lot with him out of the backfield. He could block. He can come out the backfield, catch passes, make guys miss.
Right.
So I'm taking TD.
There's no wrong answer. So you ain't got to give me all that extra shit. No,
I know. I'm just saying. But yeah, I would take TD.
I gotta go beast mode, dog.
Okay.
I love TD, but there's something about beast mode that he's so gangster with it. Like, breaking 9 tackles, jumping in the air, grabbing his nutsack. How do you not take beast mode, dog? How do you not? And he's over there, he's eating Skittles after a touchdown. How the fuck you don't take beast mode, dog? I met him too. He wasn't as cool though. He didn't want to take a picture. He didn't want a video. He tipped me $30 because I told him he left the ticket in the machine, $100, came back, dropped me with 30. This is true story. I said, yo, can I get a video? He said, you want me to take the $30 back? I said, yo, nice knowing you, man. Have a great day. Because he was going to take the 30 and give me no video, no nothing. Because, maybe because I had the security shit on. Maybe if I was on my regular shit, I'd have got it. But I was unprepared. But you know what? This is on guard. I seen Beast Mode. My man Chango put me up. I used to have on the show. He was telling me that he was drinking in the bar. He had a hat with some white girl. He was trying to be on the low. And we found that nigga. You know we gonna find that nigga. We smelled him. So I gotta go beast mode on this. Put your asses in, guys. Now we going 2-minute drill.
2-minute drill. Okay.
2-minute drill. You're down 5 points. Who's your quarterback? Jim Kelly, a.k.a. Machine Gun Kelly, or Aaron Rodgers, a.k.a. A-Rod. Green Bay Aaron, not your New York Jets Aaron, the one you ate. The Packers fucking Aaron Rodgers. Talk to us.
Well, I hate all of Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay.
No, but he was great in Green Bay, unlike he was a scrub.
2-minute drill. 2-minute drill. 2-minute drill down 5.
That means you need a touchdown. You need a touchdown.
Yeah, I understand. As much as
Put your asses in.
As much as I love that Jim Kelly run offense, much as I love that Jim Kelly run no huddle offense, I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, that's surprising. You surprised me.
Yeah,
I thought you was going machine. You sure you ain't think about it? Remember Machine Gun Kelly, bro?
No,
that 2-minute off, yo. They used to play the whole game with a 2-minute offense.
I know.
They started the game out like that.
I know.
I gotta go Machine Gun Kelly because of that. They're already in the 2-minute offense, X.
I hear you, but I think Aaron Rodgers. I'll take Aaron Rodgers.
You got Rodgers?
Yeah.
I like Rodgers basically against everybody but this guy right here. Because how can I go against a guy that's already practicing the 2-minute drill right in the beginning of the game? So he's already, for that moment, he's ready already.
Okay.
Compared to you running the offense at regular speed, and now you got to speed it up a notch.
No, that's true. That's true. But remember, with that 2-minute offense, you running the whole game, it's a good chance you're going to be sitting for a long time because the other team's going to slow the game down and probably run the ball for like the Giants did in the Super Bowl for like a whole quarter.
That was different, though.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
That was a championship drive, my nigga.
No,
that's not a regular drive. That was a championship drive.
That was the drive.
That was that Otis Anderson shit. That's that charcoal black sweaty getting first down Otis Anderson. I love that motherfucker out of Arizona.
But that was the drive. That was the drive that won the game, basically.
I'm going Machine Gun Kelly, though I like Aaron better as a quarterback. But I can't go against a guy that shit basically the whole game. I just can't do it. Okay, now we moving over. Game 7. This is why I like you doing these, because I could go baseball on you, all kind of shit. Sir, people, I got to keep it one sport.
Yeah,
that makes me work harder. I was able to get this thing real quick because I flipped it to baseball. Game 7.
Game 7.
In their prime, who gets the baseball to start the game? Greg Maddux, a.k.a. the Mad Dog, or the Professor, whatever makes you more comfortable, or Pedro Martinez, a.k.a. El Grande. Who and why? Talk to us, X.
Game 7. That's tough, man. That's tough. 2 great pitchers.
Put your asses in.
I'm going to go with Greg Maddux.
Pedro or Maddux, Game 7 to win the World Series. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Maddux, man. Maddux was precision, brother. That guy cut those corners like a butcher, brother. And I love Pedro. Don't get me. I love Pedro. Pedro will smoke you, but Pedro, after a certain amount of pitches, his arm gets tired. Maddux didn't throw hard, didn't throw like Pedro did, but Maddux was precision. He cut those corners. You knew what was coming. You still couldn't hit it. He would fool you with a fastball here, and then he would go to like a 70-mile-per-hour changeup, and you just couldn't hit him. Maddux knew how to pitch. Maddux was a pitcher's pitcher.
Okay, if we were talking about Korea, I would go Mad Dog.
Okay.
I'm talking prime Pedro when he pitched the game and came the next game and picked another 6 shutout innings against Cleveland.
Yeah.
He didn't get tired.
Out of the bullpen. Yeah.
He didn't get tired, X.
Okay.
You talking old Philly Pedro. I'm talking prime Pedro. I got to go Pedro. I love Maddux. I told you, X, I want the guy that can get it up to the high 90s. Hold on. Maddux is one of the best spot pitchers in the game, no question.
Maddux in his prime was basically unhittable, too.
No. I get it. Listen, I get it. But I'm big on heat. I'm big on the heat in World Series play. I like
Okay.
Heat because if you see what the Yankees did to Maddox, you know, they touched him up that game 6,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Yeah.
saying that makes them less. Everybody's going to have a losing game. I get it. But that soft shit wasn't tricking nobody no more. That
Okay.
outside shit, corner shit, that shit didn't work against my Bombers. As you see, Girardi hit that triple, turn that whole stadium upside down, my nigga.
Yeah. Okay.
Pedro going up there giving you nothing but even a slider was 90. Then go curve 90. Then throw the split finger at 86. Have you all
Okay.
fucked up. I'm going Pedro, dog. I'm
All
not
right.
listening. Any answer's right.
Yeah.
But I got to go with El Grande, my nigga.
I got
Any
you.
last words? Because I
brother.
got one more, and then we're going to close it out.
No, listen, like you say, going about, I still think Maddox's prime was just as good or probably a little bit better.
Yeah, I like Maddox's career because
Okay.
Pedro did that for like 8, 9 years solid. Maddox did that for 16, 17 years. So I'll definitely like Maddox's career. But prime, game 7, I gotta go Pedro. All right, so we're gonna slide over last but not least. Put your answers in, guys. You need 3 outs, X.
Okay.
Who's your closer to win the World Series? Jonathan Papelbon, a.k.a. Cinco Ocho, or Dennis Eckersley, a.k.a. Eck. Who and why? Talk to us, baby. I know it's tough.
3 outs, game 7.
3 outs, and both of
who's
them
my
in their
closer?
prime. Both
Do I
of
have a
them at
third
top
choice?
of their peak.
Do I have a third choice?
No, these 2 right here, baby.
Oh, Papelbon or Eck. Oh, man.
And they prime now.
In
We
their
know
prime. I
Eck.
got you.
We know Eck's the
you.
Hall of Famer because he started, he closed,
Yeah.
you know all
Yeah.
that.
No, I know that.
But we talk about 3 outs in their prime. Nasty. Who got the nastiest stuff?
Yeah, I think Papelbon is also a Hall of Famer, but it depends. It depends on who's
right. I think he's Hall of Famer too because he did go with the Phillies, with the Steve's team. I'm surprised Steve went against Papelbon. Steve always takes his guys. But
yeah,
he
I know.
Eck right here.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Yeah, he always takes his Philly because he was Boston and Philly.
Yeah.
Pitched Nationals a little bit, but when he had that fight, with Harper.
Yeah,
with Harper and shit.
I like Papelbon here. I think his prime as a closer had a higher upside than Eck. Remember, Eck became a closer later on in his career, even though he was not too long in his prime, but he was still good.
Oh, he was still nasty, though.
He was still nasty, yeah.
He got beat by Kirk Gibson, though. Kirk got him on that broken leg shit.
That's still to me.
Yeah, he got him on that broken leg shit. Yeah, that broken leg shit.
Besides that Joe Carter homer, that's the most memorable homer, and that really, people don't understand. That was game 1 of that World Series. That home run
that changed the whole momentum.
That changed that, and that won the World Series for the Dodgers. Really, if you look at it.
Niggas.
But I like Papelbon. I think his prime as a closer was a lot better than Eckersley. 04, especially.
Right.
When they won the World Series, he was lights out in those playoffs as a closer. So yeah, I like Papelbon's prime as a closer better than Eckersley.
Okay. I love both of these cats. And listen, Papoose was nice, dog.
Yeah, he was good.
Nice.
He was good.
Papelbon was nice, man.
Good shit talker too.
But I don't see Eckersley do it as a starter. I was fortunate enough, I was young, but I understood the game at a young age.
Yeah.
10 years old, 11 years old. And I don't see him do it as a closer, X. And this guy was damn unhittable, bro. That's why Steve went Eck, because Steve's like my age. Steve know that Eck was that guy. But what fucked up Eck was that Gibson shit.
Yeah.
They highlight that.
Yeah.
You know, like that Billy Buck the ground ball. They highlight that shit. If that doesn't happen, Eck would you probably would have said Eck easily. But that shit's on your mind.
No, I'm not gonna say that's on my mind because I know how great Eckersley was.
No joke.
I'm not gonna define him by that one home run because let's not forget, if you look at the numbers before that at bat, Kirk Gibson had good numbers against him in his career anyway.
Right.
So if you look at those numbers career wise, so yeah, I just think that Papelbon's prime as a closer was a little bit better than Eck. That's
Okay,
all. I got
listen.
nothing against Eckersley.
Opinions
I
are
like
like
Eckersley.
assholes. Listen, opinions are like assholes. We
Yeah.
all gonna have our opinion. I make these where any answer works. It doesn't mean because
Yeah.
I pick one and makes it right. No.
No, exactly.
But I love Pat. I'm telling you, I was watching the highlights, and I'm like, how I'm gonna pick Eck over this dude, bro? This dude was fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, he was.
Jackrabbit off that mound. His change up, you running to the bullpen.
Yep.
But Eck, that leg kick, bro. I love that leg kick, X.
Yeah,
See the
yeah,
replay,
that leg
X.
kick was crazy. Yeah,
Go
it
to the
was.
YouTube shit. Watch that
No,
leg
no, I know.
kick.
I seen his leg.
I gotta go,
And
Eck,
his
man.
arm
And
angle
that,
too. He did. His
yo,
arm
that
angle was crazy
mustache,
too.
all that shit, some
Yeah.
Riley finger shit almost.
Yeah.
Without the curl. He had the Riley shit without the curls. I gotta go Eck on this. But
Yeah,
this
I
anyone
got you.
could win. X, any last words? Great job as always, my brother. Any last words, man?
Thank you, brother, for having me on. Always a pleasure. People, put it out there. Tell your friends, family. We on every Friday, having fun. Always a good time.
So sharing is caring. Sharing is caring.
That's it, brother. That's it.
Sharing is caring. That's what we gotta say.
That's it. That's it. Much love to this show. But I want to wish everybody, especially you and your family, Al, Merry Christmas.
Appreciate it.
To you and your
Likewise.
family. Much love to y'all. Everybody be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Nick Wright, I'm still waiting for your punk ass to give us a call so we can go torture you over there at Fox Sports. But thank you, brother. Always a pleasure.
Yo, give me an update on the fight if it comes on, if we still on, because I still got to do the free plays and the spin-off and the summary.
Well, I'm still watching the college football game. I got Alabama
Damn,
tonight.
you gave me
so
17-0 and then fucking went
yeah,
17-17
straight. Yeah.
Fuck.
But I got Alabama, so this is good for me, man.
Oh, shit. All right, X, man. We're going to talk
Brother,
now.
thank you. It's a pleasure.
Happy New
Much
Year.
love.
We'll get back on maybe the week before the New Year's or after the New Year's, because I got MG Raider coming in next week.
All right, no problem. Hey, I'm here. You know that. I'm available.
All right, X-Man and Hater.
Merry Christmas
salute.
to all. Merry Christmas to all. Much love, everybody.
Salute, baby. All right, guys, that's X-Man and Hater always holding it down like my whole team. They always hold it down. Now we're going to go to free plays, and then we're going to go to the spinoff. And I'm hoping that I don't lose the voice here when I take off my plug, because if not, we're going to be fucked. All right, here we go. College football, this is my free play. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go first this time. I like the Miami Hurricanes, the U, plus 3.5 versus Texas A&M tomorrow. I love A&M. I love A&M, but this Miami team is for real, man. Give me the U plus 3.5, man. I need the U plus 3.5. My second game, give me the Patriots plus 3 at Baltimore at Sunday night. I'll take my chances with Drake May and company versus the Lamar Jackson team that you don't know who's showing up. You really don't know who's showing up. I know who's showing up with the Patriots. So give me the plus 3. And last but not least, 2 money lines. Give me the Lions money line tied up with the Niners money line. And those are my 3 free plays. Now, Noah Parker, he likes the Packers tomorrow, minus 1.5 versus Midwest Most Chicago Bears. The Bears. He likes the Packers. And he also likes his Buffalo Bills, minus 10 versus the Browns. He thinks the Browns have tanked it in after playing horrible football the last couple of weeks. So he thinks, and the Bills, the way they came back against New England, he thinks they're going to turn it up and romp the Cleveland Browns tomorrow at the Dog Pound. And we're going to go to my man, Coast to Coast Mike. Noah only got 2 plays. He had a play on this game, but I couldn't give it out because it was during my show, and I don't do that. So Coast to Coast Mike came in and said, Al, give me James Madison plus 21 versus the Oregon Ducks tomorrow. And that's his play, James Madison versus the Oregon Ducks, plus there is 21s. I see that. Look around. You got 20.5. Find the 21. Big fucking number. Because if they lose by 21, you get your money back. Free plays. Now we going to the spinoff. Tap still leaves everybody with 3, but it's getting a lot more interesting because B4 went up to, no, Tap got 5 wins. Let me say it correct. B4 got 3. Midwest Mo got 3. So now it's almost seeming like we're going to have a race in a race that Tap was running away with at 5-1. Now it's 5-3. So we got action. We call that action, which means we got a race. So let me start it real quick. Hopefully, I can take this off and y'all can still hear me. Give me a minute. Let me see. Yo. Yeah, I think y'all can hear me, right? Just verify that y'all can hear me. Because I seen the green button moving. Y'all can hear me? Real quick, just say yes. Okay, let me get this going. Let's go. Good luck to everybody. Here we go. Round 9. Giveaway 1. Shout out to my man J Boogie. Rest in peace to J Boogie. Shush, I told you, man. I don't do shit to cap off of clicks. I do shit because I'm a real nigga, man. 3 years, 4 years, still shouting your brother out, man. Shout out to J Boogie. Rest in peace, J Boogie. Merry Christmas, man. 1 through 20. Giveaway 1. Round 9. Let's get it. Damn, as soon as you gave up a 17-point lead. All right, that's big right there. Let's go. All right, 1 through 20, guys. All right, here we go. Got that honey mustard, baby. Shaking up that honey mustard. Let the best person win. Let's go, guys. On my go. On my go, guys. Round 9. Giveaway 1. Winner is. Got a winner. Let me move this to the side. Let me move this to the side where y'all can see it. I want to make sure that y'all can see it. Round 9. Giveaway 1. Winner is. Number 5. Number 5. That's B4. B4 is right on Top's ass. It was 5-1. Now it's 5-4. B4 making that late surge, folks. That's why you don't give up on champions. That's why they give up on the Chiefs. But now they officially eliminated. Brian ain't eliminated. Let's go. Round 2 coming up. Round 2. No, round 9, giveaway 2. Let me say it right. Round 9, giveaway 2. How about a new winner? How about a new winner? Here we go. 21 through 40. Round 9, giveaway 2. Summary coming up, guys. Great job by the X-Man. Happy birthday to his moms and his son. I forgot to bring this back. Damn it. My bad, guys. Give me a minute.
Let's go. Zootopia 2 has.
Give me a minute. I got the numbers here. It ain't going nowhere. All right, here we go. Okay, now we doing Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese flavor, man. Let's marinate this shit. Let's go. B4 1, giveaway 1, round 9, number 5. Giveaway 2, round 9. Let's get it. On my go. On my go. Got a winner. Let's go, baby. Round 9. Giveaway 2. Winner is. Remember, we got the summary coming up. Don't go nowhere. 21. 21. Big Tap came back. Big Tap spelled B4 getting close. Now he's at 6 wins. Tap B4's at 4 wins. So 5 and 21 wins tonight. The old school cast, the champions, won tonight. And then next week we'll probably get the new guys next week. Keep playing, guys. Don't give up hope. Anybody can win this championship 1st to 10. Summary coming up. Salute the Big Tap. Wow, just when B4 made that step close, Big Tap came in and opened it up a 2-game lead. 6-4. We got Pretty Mo with 3, and a lot of people got 2 and 1. You know what I mean? So let me get to the summary. Me and X covered a lot of things. We covered the fight, the Paul fight. I don't know if too many people are interested in that fight, but I know a lot of people that are. He got a lot of fans. So my main thing is that they're going to let them fight fair, or we're going to watch some bullshit. And I'm not in the mood to watch no bullshit exhibition shit. I want to watch some fucking Hagler Hearn shit where they trying to kill each other. If I could get that'd be, even if Paul get knocked out in the second, third, I'll be happy with that. Let's just let it ride out. Let it ride out some real shit. I hate anything fake. I'm allergic to fake shit. We cover that. We cover the bum-ass Mets. You know, they want to talk shit about the Yankees, but they took like 5 ex-Yankees in the last year. Now, I understand this guy posted up the Yankees took a lot of ex-Mets. But, nigga, we don't need to talk shit about y'all, man. We got 27 rings to 2. You our little brother. That's all we say, like. But when y'all try to run your mouth, and hey, that's what we got to give it to y'all, man. We got to put y'all in place. And right now, y'all giving up Alonso, Diaz, and y'all picking up the Yankee sloppy seconds. Y'all giving up Nemo. What we doing, man? What we doing? For real. So, you know, we touched up on that. We touched up on the dynasty of the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going home, baby. They're going home, Big T. I hope I don't hear you all year talking shit about them. I know you will, though. I know you'll be back when Mahomes be back. You're not even going to come back when he ain't back. You're going to wait till he's back. I know you. You're going to wear his jersey and go crazy. Listen, if he stays in Kansas City, let's say for the next 5-10 years, I see definitely a couple more chips for y'all. My thing is, I really don't see him staying there because once Andy Reid is gone, I think Mahomes is going to move on. They already did their dynasty. They did their work with Andy Reid. I think he's going to change the page. The only way he'll stay if Reid leaves, and let's say they really close, they got the team to win it all, where they really fulfill all the holes on the team, offensively, defensively, offensive line, running back, etc., then I can see him say, fuck it, I'm going to ride this out. But if they are where they are right now, where it's just it can go either way, I think he goes. Because he's got at least another 7-10 years, barring no injuries, where he could tear it up in another team and start another dynasty. Like Tom Brady could have done if he would have left New England, let's say after 10, 11 years, because he played 20 years. Unfortunately, I think he only played two years in Tampa. If he was able to split Tampa and the Patriots, he would have won chips on both teams because they're that good. And they always, you know, the team, they built the team around those guys like they're doing with Mahomes, but they got to redo with Mahomes now because it's not looking good right now. And I know they're going to make a lot of changes, especially at running back. Then we touched up, when we went up to that, we touched the games of the week. We hit y'all with the NFL games of the week. We touched up, what else we touched up on? The fight, the Mets, the games of the week, the choose one and why. And like I told y'all earlier in the show, the acquisitions that will pick up, especially by the Phillies. Phillies making a lot of moves. They seem, them in Toronto seem like the teams that are most interested in making these off-season moves. I don't know what the fuck my Yankees are doing. We better make a move or two. Are we gonna sign Tucker or are we gonna sign Bells? You know what I mean? If Tucker's built better, Bells you can get for cheaper. So I'd rather go Tucker. But I already experienced it. I already experienced this Bellinger. He did good with us. I'm happy what we got. But Tucker's on some next level shit. especially with that short fork right field porch. He'll be eating like no tomorrow if we can get Tucker to go there. And last but not least, shout out to my man Jay Boogie, rest in peace. 4 years we've been without you, brother, and like they say, you're gone, but you're never gonna be forgotten, man. A lot of my people that passed away, I feel the same way, man. You know, when I love you, I love hard, man. That's how I get down. And when you burn out your love with me, it's like you don't even exist. That's how I rock, man. Either you in or you out. That middle shit don't work for me no more. I ain't doing middle no more. If I got a friend that's in the middle, I'm done with him. Like this dude said, if you fuck with my ops, but you fuck with me, he don't fuck with you. Because if you fuck with his ops, well, how can you fuck with both of them? So that's middle shit. We ain't doing no middle shit. So we're going to get that out the way. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, because my next show is going to be the 26th, so we're going to miss Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody on the Al York Sports platform, page, etc. Happy New Year's, I'll say next year, because I hopefully, God willing, I'll see y'all next year. And let's just keep pushing, sharing is caring, guys. Like I told y'all, if y'all can get more numbers or get me more people to play the numbers, I would love to expand to three slots in the new year, which would be 20 more numbers, but it's to the point where we're struggling now to fulfill 2. So I'm hoping it's because it's the, the holiday season, a lot of money's going out to more important stuff, but I'm hoping to get to 3 so we could give out more giveaways, have more fun with it, and get faster to the 10 wins. Because if you got 3, then you could get quicker to the 10 wins. If you got 2, then it's going to take what the time it's going to take. And what else can I say before I hang up? God bless everybody. No drinking and driving. Thank you, everybody, for keeping it real. Salute the B4. Salute the Big Tap. Love you guys. Al York Sports. Rest in peace, Jay Boogie. Love y'all, man.